Lawrence, the White House is ramping up its rhetoric on the militant group ISIS. The president says the strategy is to degrade and destroy. In speaking at the shipyard earlier today, Vice President Biden said, "We don't retreat, we don't forget, we will follow them to the gates of hell." Should boots on the ground be an option in taking out this group?
You know, as an Air Force Academy graduate, I can look you in the eye today and tell you that a first-grade cadet would have a better strategy on dealing with ISIS than President Barack Obama. It's unfortunate that it's taken the death of 2 American citizens and the growing in strength of ISIS as the #1 threat to the United States before this president has come online to address this threat. I was addressing this very issue months ago, saying it was the #1 threat to the United States, and I still feel that now. So no, I do not believe the president has done enough, and I would urge him at this point in time to do more. You know you're in big trouble when Senator Dianne Feinstein is leading the charge, telling the president that his posture on addressing ISIS is too soft.
Just quickly define more. Does that include ground forces?
I would not advocate putting boots on the ground at this time, but I would advocate the strengthening of airstrikes and supporting the ground troops that are there right now.
Okay, Ms. Garcia, same question to you.
Sure. I think what America and our allies abroad need to know is that our country is willing to do what it takes to protect our national security and the lives of our citizens here and abroad. When it comes to ISIS, they are the greatest single threat, terrorist threat, foreign threat facing not only our country but the entire world in their quest to subjugate everyone that doesn't share their goal of establishing an Islamic caliphate. They're well funded. They have absolutely no qualms about doing the worst things. You know, we've assisted in airstrikes. That's important. We also have been helping our allies there, the Kurds, the Peshmerga, and then the Syrian Free Rebels. I know that in Australia, the Prime Minister was saying that he's considering sending boots on the ground or troops to help support our efforts. I think we need to act swiftly and decisively so that they are stopped. They must not expand their reach in that area at all costs.
So just to be clear, yes, all options should be on the table.
All options should be on the table, and we should never telegraph to the world how far we're not willing to go to protect our national security.
All right, Mr. Lambert, now it was about 3 weeks ago you were asked this very question, and you said under no circumstances should we be sending troops back into Iraq. Obviously circumstances have changed. Has your opinion evolved?
Let me be very clear, no boots on the ground. I'm the only person on the stage that was boots on the ground in Iraq. So I was one of those boots. No more boots on the ground. It's time for the Iraqis to take their own destiny and run with it. The president just a few months ago called these folks the JV team. Well, they're no longer the JV team. And just last week he said he doesn't have a strategy for this. As a 35-year veteran in the Marine Corps, and I was honored to attend the Army War College, got a master's in strategic studies from the Army War College. This is uncalled for. This is not a strategy. We need one. And a strategy is more than a military operation, more than limited airstrikes. We've got to cut off funding to ISIS. We've got to deal with our allies in the region. And I tell you what, I know the border, we talked about it with immigration, the border is a national security issue, and that must be part of the strategy as well.